Well, today is episode 9, and I want to talk about something just kind of interesting about artificial intelligence. Uh, I've been, I was, I went to Berkeley, University of California, studied engineering and business, and I've worked on the internet, and so I know a little bit about how it all works. And the big fear now with artificial intelligence is that people who are making videos like this um, can change the background. In other words, I could be sitting here and then I could have a picture of the Roman Colosseum behind me, and everybody would think I'm there. Okay, and if this is going to be a big problem. And actually, it's not a problem. There are some problems, but that's not one of them. And the reason is that I have a friend who worked for Kodak, the film company, and he said that when they were processing films, photographs from people all around, that were traveling all around the world, that they see the same photos all the time. Why? Because there's one place where you stand if you're going to photograph the Taj Mahal, or the Eiffel Tower. And everyone chooses exactly the same spot to take their picture, right? So the pictures are all identical. And the only thing that a person can do to improve the situation is to put themselves in the picture, and then that might be a bit better. But that also can be created without artificial intelligence. So why do people travel? That's what this is about. Okay, this video. And the reason is not places. San Francisco, which I talked about earlier, is a good example. You look at it, it's a beautiful European city. No, it's not. People in San Francisco eat at McDonald's. They're Americans. There's very little European culture in San Francisco, actually. It's all American culture, okay? So, why do we travel? The real reason we travel is culture. It's not about places. It's not about beautiful mountains that you get in California on the beach, all of that. It's all fantastic, but it's not about that. What it's about is the culture that you learn. You learn how other people live, and every culture has advantages and disadvantages. And Americans maybe focus a little too much on money. The Swiss maybe have that problem also, a little bit too much on money. Money's a thing, it's not a person. And then there are other cultures that are, like Mexico maybe, and Argentina, that everything is mañana. In other words, there is no, people don't worry about things. They worry about their family and their culture, and it's a little bit different. So the reason for travel really is to experience different cultures, different languages, and you learn many different ways of doing things, different approaches to life, and that's the real reason we travel. And artificial intelligence isn't going to be able to affect that very much. So when you go to France, for instance, you could learn French. When you go to Mexico, you can learn Spanish. You go to Germany, you learn German. And you learn to think differently from different cultures. And you learn some good things and some bad things. And that's really the reason we travel. It's culture, it's languages, it's history, and how other people approach life. You learn from other cultures, different ways of doing things. And so that is the thing that's really important. So don't worry too much about artificial intelligence. What's going to be important when you travel is meeting other people face to face, talking with them and learning from them, good things and bad things. And hopefully you can just use the good things that you learn to lead your life. So that's what this video is about. And where I am today, I'm traveling, as a matter of fact, and you can see my coffee here. I got a coffee. Somebody bought me a coffee the other day. But I'm going to show you. I'm in a hotel, and of course, I'm traveling. So life is good. So I do change locations from time to time. But I focus on this cup of coffee because coffee's good. And I always have a cup of coffee when I do one of these things. So why not? Okay, so that is this is episode 9, and just my thoughts on why you want to travel the world, and you do, but it's not to see places. It's not to see the Eiffel Tower. It's not to see the Arc de Triomphe. It's not to see the Berlin Wall. It's to meet the people and enjoy them and learn from them and maybe improve your own way of thinking about life. Okay, it's the end of episode 9. Buy me a cup of coffee. You know, that's always my slogan here. YouTube, as you know, pays people for doing videos like I'm doing. But, you're dependent on that, which is all right to a degree. But Buy Me a Coffee is a way of monetizing your videos immediately, right away, which is what I'm doing. And so if you like what I'm doing, buy me a cup of coffee. It'd be great. And if you buy me a cup of coffee, you can do it one at a time. You don't have to join a club or participate in any way. And it's also anonymous. So you buy me a coffee if you like, $5. That's what it says. And that way I can monetize this today. And I don't have to wait for YouTube to make me work my tail off to get to a point where they can actually share some money with me. So anyway, that's where we are. So hope you enjoyed this, and talk to you soon again. Bye.